Now, please welcome back to the stage your host for tonight, Adam Hills.
I am aware that as Australians we do have the most annoying accent on the planet. I'm sure you're aware of what we all do. I'm sure you're aware we all go up at the end of every sentence. Because we're all too insecure to actually make a statement. So we have to make it sound like it's a question. Because we secretly need your approval. Even when it's something serious. Susie got eaten by a shark. I'm afraid there are going to be High Court judges in 30 years' time handing down verdicts just going, I find you guilty of murder. And you know what we do here in Australia? I didn't realise until we went overseas. We ask questions that don't need answering. How nice was the weather today? I didn't know we did that until I got to England. I was with a group of English people and I just went, oh, how heavy's that rain? They all just looked at me and went, really heavy? I think Jesus might have been an Australian. I think maybe Jesus was an Aussie and we've just been reading his scriptures with the wrong inflection. Maybe Jesus walked out to the Sermon on the Mount and just went, how blessed are the meek. And of course the irony of all is, it's so arbitrary what language we speak in Australia. We were almost colonised by the French. In fact, we were almost colonised by the Dutch. The Dutch arrived in the 1600s, but they arrived in a part of Western Australia where desert basically meets ocean. And the Dutch just got off their ships and walked around and went, well, this is ridiculous. We cannot grow marijuana crops here. They sailed off. The French arrived 150 or so years later, but they arrived into Botany Bay, next to Sydney Harbour, but kind of like swampy marshland. The French looked around and went, well, I agree with the Dutch. This place is shit. Qu'est-ce que me le Dutch? Parce qu'on montre que me merde. They sailed off. Captain Cook arrived in Botany Bay, but in a rare display of British optimism. He looked around and went, well, it is a bit shit, but I think if we go around the corner it might be nicer. Although, to be fair, I have done my research, Captain Cook would not have sounded like that. Because Captain Cook actually came from Yorkshire. Which means the first words heard by English people upon sighting Australia would have been, this place is fucking shite. It's only going to get bigger and better. Would you please welcome to the stage the three, the only, Tripod!